Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome back, of course, to the Shiny Ho-Oh Hunt. You know, that thing that's been going for almost a year at this point. We are actually within the 1 year mark. Like, this has been 51 weeks. Hey, welcome in, lady. How you doing? Alright, so let's get into the Dynamax adventures. Okay, so yeah, I'm already connected to the internet. We have the God Path already equipped and everything ready to go, so if you guys can join in, we'd like to have you guys for assistance. Hey, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, Mudkip. Those were some great games. We had a Salmon run. We were so close on that, like, last Salmon King run. It was so good. But the other guys did not activate their specials, and that just crushed the run for us. Alright, we're starting up bright and ready to go, so... yeah, let's go. God Path is ready to go. How you doing, Jays? Why did Game Freak make that studio rude because they're bosses. Because all of them are bosses. I'm still mad that the first one that we beat was 11 bronze. Like, the fact that it gave us 11 bronze really cheesed me. I'm doing well, Litsune. I'm doing quite well. I'm actually, like, slightly reorganizing our streaming schedule for the future, so that. But, if you guys can join in, that is very, very helpful. So I'm thinking this is going to be the stream schedule going forward. We're pretty much going to do 2 streams a week. Not streams a week, 2 streams a day. The exception being Sunday and potentially Tuesday, where those are going to be like the slow days, which I've just noticed because of like certain things going on during the day that time frame doesn't really work out well for streaming. So we are going to be, I'm doing a lot of recording on those days, so that way, you know, we can do a lot more streaming more consistently, because one thing that I always notice as a problem is recording. But I'm doing quite well. Yeah, I'm also very annoyed about that freaking not giving us anything more than 11 bronze for that salmon on King Kale. But yeah, the Splash-O-Matic. It's very, very good, I've noticed, for the Salmon King, just because it has so rapid fire and has like very, very low ink consumption per hit. It just shoots out so quickly. I've noticed that it's actually quite good. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you very much for being glad that I'm doing well. But yeah, if you guys could pop in. Hey, welcome in, Alan. Welcome in. If you guys can, we're gonna need you guys to pop in for some things. Because remember, Alan, the more you help us do this, the faster we get this. The faster we can help you with Mewtwo. I still think 7 bronze on 1. Yeah, I agree with you on that. The 7 bronze on 1, because at least it's a silver. At least it's a silver scale. Don't know why. Ellen Grant said, "Do not move from the racks. You guys are stronger than Hawks." I mean, I think that was just the best science that people had at the time was about the T-Rex eyes. Was like, oh, we think that the T-Rex could only see by sight, or they just thought it would make a good thing for the movie. Hey, welcome in, Mage. Hey, welcome in, Rage. But once I'm done with this one, Shoo-Choo. You are currently hunting the Shoo-Choo as well. I wish you the best of luck on the Shoo-Choo hunt. It's like, for those who don't know, definitely not Alan is hunting Mewtwo in Dynamax Adventures. He's at what, almost... Are you at over 800 at this point? Are you at over 800 at this point? Because I remember a couple of days ago you said you were at like 776 Dynamax Adventures. Has it finally crossed over into the 800 mark? Because on the one hand, it's like, is it... Oh my gosh, 202. 802. Oh my gosh, what did you do to your game to make it hate you so much, Alan? What did you do to your game to do that to you? But yeah, we're restarting the lab because we do need 3 people minimum for maximum speed of the DA. So that's why we need a minimum of 3 people. Ideally 4, but 3 is what we need. With 2 people, it's not really as well. There's a lot of... Yeah, I love how Poipole is just floating there. Poipole is one of our ongoing hunts, though. Poipole is one of our ongoing hunts. The game is cursed. If you discover a new dinosaur... I have no idea, because I'm very bad at naming. I'm very bad with names, so I wouldn't know what to call it. Yeah, no, it still hasn't shined. It still hasn't. It's like there's a small part of me that at this point almost wants to stop doing the daily hunt of it and then move it over to, like, okay, just like wait until it goes to a year long and then maybe it'll be nice. Because I think at this point, Ho-Oh wants it to be a year-long hunt. Oh, Mage, that's you. Welcome in. Welcome in, Mage. Thank you very much for joining in. But yeah, it's like Ho-Oh is being a shoe. And I want to strangle this stupid turkey. Yeah, I think that, but I love Violet. I'm a sucker for the color purple. I'm a sucker for the color purple. But also, guys, don't forget to leave a like on the stream if you haven't done so already. Okay. Yeah, Mewtwo is Shutu. Yeah, honestly, lady, I think that, honestly, Masuda might be the best way to get something like Metang. Because you gotta remember, then you have to catch the Metang family. And they have a catch rate that is harder than legendaries. It honestly might be easier than Masuda for them. Which, the funny thing is that I have a shiny Metagross. And I didn't even Masuda for it. I didn't have the shiny charm. I didn't have a Masuda Ditto. I just was breeding for a competitive one and boom, got a shiny. I think Meta has a better chance to beat the King Salmon with a team of Chargers than... Yep. You're not wrong on that, Mudcap. You're not wrong. I would very much not disagree with that. Though, for everyone, there is an order of specific Pokemon we need to pick for this pathing. So, I'm going to take the Dugtrio. Kayla is going to be taking the Raichu. Violet, you need to take, Mage, you need to take the Magneton. And Terra, is that you, lady? I assume that's you, lady? Terra needs to take the Tangela. Then the first Pokemon we're going to be facing is the water type, that is Politoed. Kayla's going to swap out for the Politoed. The Magneton is going to swap out for the Boldore, which is going to be the second Pokemon. And then the last Pokemon is the Rhydon, and, lady, you're going to swap out for that. We do not take the NPC's Pokemon. We do not take that. The reason why is that is a, Mr. Mime, and it is bad. The ideal play for this is when we get to the Ho-Oh, the Politoed uses Helping Hand on either of the rock types, and then we go for that. How do you change your online icon? I have no idea. I do not remember how to do that. Mage, you are Violet, so you would take the Boldore. You take the Boldore. Yeah, that's what the thing up here is, the thing right above the face cam. That says for what to take. Yeah, I've noticed that it's not overly clear because a couple of people have been a bit confused by that, so I am debating getting rid of the whole thing. Now, you better use Max Geyser on me. You better use Max Geyser on me and not target either the Magnet or the Raichu. You better do that. It's in Wycoms? Okay, I guess. Okay, nice. Interesting. I did not... Because I actually was wondering how to change my icon for things like that, and I don't remember how to do it, but thank you very much for reminding me of that. It's very good to know. But how's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone doing tonight on this most glorious of days? Target me. Come on, you better hit me. Hit me. Thank you for targeting me. Thank you for targeting me, you stupid toad. For some reason, it always does this. For some reason, it always does that. And I'm very glad that it always does that, because it means I can very, 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 very easily combo it into oblivion. You know, I can just beat this thing down with, yeah, you target me, you don't target... It targets me, you don't target anyone else. That way, I just use Substitute, and I don't get KO'd. So that way, I can just keep damaging this turn. For a little bit of chip. Eat max lightning. Good damage. Okay, Mudkip, do it. Do it. When we're using ground types and things that are, when you were using things that are weak to ground and water, I think you will understand. Very good damage. Also, lady, only use Grassy Glide. Don't use Power Whip. The reason why is that Power Whip has a chance of missing, and we want the consistency of every single turn going off. So Grassy Glide, it does only a little less damage than Power Whip, but it always hits. Yeah. I know a lot of people, they say, oh, just do Power Whip and then go for Power Whip, because I know a lot of people, like, they go for the Power Whip, so I just wanted to, oh yeah, that's a thing to mention again. There we go. Eat max lightning bolts. Eat some lightning bolts. Thank you for eating lightning bolts. Politoed goes kaboom. But yeah, so now Kayla takes this. This is the one Kayla takes. I am... I don't know. See, I am looking forward to... See, this is the thing about this shiny hunt. I don't know whether I am going to be just explosively happy and such when I finally get this, or if because this hunt has gone on for so long, I'm just going to be so mentally clocked out of it that it's just like, it's over, I can sleep easy now. Because I'll be honest, I love a shiny Ho-Oh, but I've also been actively debating with myself. Pressed, don't catch, no, don't have chance. Don't worry, Mage. Don't worry. We are going to be rerunning this Dynamax adventure many times. Provided we don't get the shiny. So there'll be many chances for you to get that Politoed. There will be many chances for you to get that Politoed, provided we get a full lobby of 4. But yeah, I still think that my luck is going to not carry me. Well, the funny thing is, Jay, the last time something like that happened was... Okay, this is the funny thing. The last time someone came in and wanted to do a shiny hunt for something, they said that, oh yeah, well, I'll join in the next one available. And they weren't able to join for a while. And then the one DA right before they were able to join in was the one we got the shiny on, and that was Necrozma. So I'm there's a part of me that's like hoping we get it on this one, because the same situation happening again. But at the same time, it's just like, it's not gonna happen. But that thing is, I don't know if I want this hunt to go over a year long just so I can say this was a year-long hunt. Or if I just want to Kayla, you have Politoed use water moves for have Politoed use water moves. That was probably a crit. That wasn't a crit. Okay. Dang. Well then. $364. Well, I'm not. Day 364. That would be the 12th. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, it's like that's one of the reasons. See, lady, that's one of the reasons I love Helping Hand. See, there's a good reason why when it comes to VGC, there are entire Pokemon whose careers are made on the fact that they are just good as support Pokemon. Because Helping Hand is such a great move. Also, we're going to the left on this one, because the left is a Rhydon. Did you say that there was a YouTube video that said a Utah Raptor could kill full grown T-Rex? I did not know that, and I think that is ridiculously stupid that a Utah Raptor could kill a T-Rex. Because it is a T-Rex. It literally has the word Rex in its name, because it wrecks everything. I know it means king. I know it means Tyrant King Lizard. but it's just phonetic pun. Because as we all know, I feed on puns. They are what sustain me. I consume puns just as Mudkip consumes my suffering and the perpetual motion machine. But yeah, there we go. Alright, let's crush this thing. Let's beat this. It's like a rhinoceros dinosaur thing. It's like I like that Rhydon was the first Pokemon ever made, and because it's like Rhydon is like Arcanine for me. It is a design that is timeless. You know, it's one of those designs that just fully embodies Pokemon, and it works so great. And that Spinosaurus could kill it, even though it's a water too. Wait. The T-Rex could swim? Wait. The T-Rex can swim. That is horrifying. That is an absolutely terrifying prospect. That a T-Rex is capable of swimming. I mean, if it had enough crap, they could. Really? Most dinosaurs could swim? Really? I did not know that. Well, the game is really aggro on me tonight. Really interesting. I did not know that. I mean, I know, like, the long necks could, but that was because, like, the nose was on the top of the head, so, like, they could keep their head underwater pretty much and then just, like, swim. Or, like, walk on the ground, walk on, like, the bottom of, like, a lake or river or something like that. And use that to go places, just to go basically make, like, a snorkel. But I didn't know about, like, the T-Rex. Now I'm imagining a T-Rex with, like, pool floaties on its arms, and that's adorable. You know what? I'll let that one slide, Mudkip. It's been like, what, a couple of months since your last iteration of that, so, like, I'll let it slide. It's in a video. Was this guy edited scientifically accurate dinosaurs in the Japanese film? I have not. I have not. Nice one, Alan. That's a good one. But yeah, I'm confident we're not gonna get the shiny Ho-Oh tonight. I'm confident we're not gonna get the Ho-Oh until it's a year long. Even the Giraffatitan and the Brachiosaurus nose, well, snout. The bump at the top of the head was probably. Really? I always heard that the bump on the top of the head was the nose. Interesting. Oh, Jurassic Park. See, whenever I see JP, I think Japan. I always think Japan when I see the letters JP next to each other. But thank you for correcting that though, for reminding me of that. I was like, the Japanese like, oh, you mean like Godzilla and stuff like that? Yeah, the other thing, Mudkip, no one is gonna get that joke. No one but, like, you and people who saw, I think... Well... Was that the... Yeah, that must have been the first... That was the first stream of Breath of the Wild. That was in. No, I mean, I honestly think most people would pick on JP as being Jurassic Park. I think it's just me being stupid, is just why I didn't pick up on that. Clap, clap, clappy, clap, hands. Rock slide. You know what? Fair enough, Mudkip. Fair enough. Thank you. Good. Target me. Target the guy who already moved and cannot be flinched. Come on, don't miss, game. Good. Stone Edge did not miss. Good. Now we win. Now we just win. Yeah. Quad weakness. Stone Edge. Into Helping Hand. With the same type of attack bonus. Again, I love these kinds of competitive tactics because, like, they work so well. Did you know the Allosaurus jaw? I've never heard of that, Jays. I've never heard of that. All I know about the Allosaurus is it is it is the best dinosaur. That is all I... Why is everything targeting me? Why is everything targeting me? All I know about the Allosaurus is it's the best dinosaur. That's all I know. And that is why we stick with rock types. Because they don't get bodied by the sun. As opposed to the water types, which do get bodied by the sun. Friend code, no. There we go. Oh, counter. 500. 26. 400, not 500. 426. Let's go. Hello. So back to the movie called Jurassic Park, but now they call it Jurassic World. Yep. Yeah, the first Jurassic World, I didn't mind. Like, I can watch the first Jurassic World, it's turned my brain off. You know, it's popcorn entertainment. You know, like, the first Jurassic Park is just turn my brain off popcorn entertainment. A lot like Pacific Rim, but I actually, like, do legitimately really think highly of Pacific Rim. But, like, no. The other one's like, no, it's just nonsense. Dominion was just, no. Dominion is no. So, unrelated, Pacific Rim fact. The director of Pacific Rim, Guillermo del Toro, he spent, I think it was 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, working on that movie, and specifically the monsters in that movie, to get them to look just the way he wanted, like, to get them to look right. It's like, the movie was a massive passion project for the guy, and it was like, that's why the movie is so good. This is a person who loves monster movies making a monster movie. And it shows in the detail, in the care, with every little thing in the movie. It's like, it's so good. It's like, if you haven't seen Pacific Rim, I recommend you watch it. It's a great movie. You know, if you love giant monsters, it's delightful. It is, you know, it's one of those things where at first it's in the, oh, it's just a dumb turn your brain off movie, but there's actually a good amount of writing, pacing, and, you know, character stuff in the movie, because the people who were working on it actually wanted to make a good movie. And it's awesome. Alright, here we go. Anybody? Hey, welcome in, Aiden. How you doing? Wycom profile. Okay, thank you. I will note that down, Alan, for later. Alright, we are back to the thing. Let's get hunting this stupid bird. Let's get hunting this bird. And, let's get our shiny. Let's get our shiny. Hey. Let's go. Oh, the thing above me? This is the God Path order. This is the order in which the players pick their Pokemon. So I pick the Dugtrio. Player 2, Kayla, picks the picks the Raichu. Player 3, Lady, picks the Magneton. Player 4, Alan, picks the Tangela. And then Kayla swaps the Politoed. Lady swaps the Boldore. And then Alan swaps the Rhydon in this specific order for the thing. I know, it's a real wonder, definitely, who this Alan guy is. I wonder who this mysterious stranger who Mewtwo hates is. You know what? I will put a shoe above Ho-Oh. I will put a shoe above Ho-Oh. I will put a shoe above Ho-Oh. I just need a good PNG of it. I just need a PNG of one. So yeah, I will get a shoe to just put above Ho-Oh. As always, go for the sub. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna go for a shoe. I'm just gonna go for a shoe. It's freaking this stupid bird. We don't have any of the bots and stuff set up for commands and stuff. We don't have like commands for stuff like that, so I'm not sure that would work. Yeah, Ho-Oh is indeed a massive shoe. Ho-Oh is very much a shoe. There's a dinosaur. The video dinosaurs go. Yeah, it was. I'm not messing you up. I mean, I'd believe it. I'd believe it. There we go. Later and last month. Okay, I will do that at some point, Mudkip. I will do that at some point. Shoe. There we go. Just there we go. Ho-Oh is we're gonna put Ho-Oh inside of a shoe. Ho-Oh is presently being a shoe. All right, let's finagle this to just make it funny. Let's finagle this to make it funny. And I think Landon will get a kick out of it. I think Landon will get a kick out of this. Let's see where. There we go. There's Landon. Okay. Show-Oh. Only one sort of slight chance with the Argentinosaurus to survive others. Yeah, I feel like only like the big long necks probably would have stood a chance against the T-Rex, just because it's the sheer weight and size of the sheer weight and size of them is like the only thing that would give them a shot, because like you're fighting a thing that's like, you know what, like like how many times bigger than you could just literally just like crush you under its weight? Yeah. Do all Pokemon guarantee spawn because of, what do you mean? It would be hilarious because when people would Ho-Oh command. Yep. Wait, do the Pokemon guarantee spawn because it's Ho-Oh? No, it is this particular path order. The way that we get the same Pokemon each time is the game generates a path every time you go into a Dynamax adventure. So if I went to any Dynamax adventure, it would give me the same path of Pokemon if we all picked the same Pokemon to start each time. I am resetting this path so the game does not generate a new path, so that we can keep running this particular path over and over again. Because each time it rerolls the individual, like, values of the Pokemon, meaning it rerolls if the Pokemon in the end is a shiny or not. You know, that's the big thing. So, by rerolling the Dynamax Adventure, I guess, is the best way of putting it, it allows me to have the same Pokemon always be fought. However, it will continuous. Yeah, basically, every time we do the Dynamax Adventure, there's a way for us to get the same order of Pokemon every single time, and the legendary you fight does not determine the Pokemon you fight up to it. It's every time you fight a Pokemon, the path is random. I'm just resetting over and over and over again to preserve this path so the game doesn't override it with a different one that is worse for us. Because basically, this is a good path for beating Ho-Oh, and I don't want to lose it. Because out there, people are going to go AFK. Yeah, that's like the big thing. Is we are trying to do this Dynamax adventure very, very quickly. So, if you are going to go AFK, or like, obviously, if you... wait, I thought the Splatfest isn't live, is it? The Splatfest isn't live. I thought the Splatfest was next week. I thought the Splatfest was next week, Mudkip. Like, I could have sworn that it's next week. Yeah, I could have sworn I thought it was next week. But yeah, basically this is a way of, no, it hasn't started yet, but you can join the team. Oh! I don't know how to join the team then. Okay, I'll have to go look at, okay, we go to the left, which is the right on. Okay, it is next week. Okay, I was like, I thought it was next weekend. I don't know why Hadrosaurs are so slept on. Dang, Ho-Oh, imagine not here. Yep, it's a shoe. Well, that's why Ho-Oh is a shoe. He's a shoe. The other ground type is a crocodile. The other ground type is crocodile. I've gotten very good at basically memorizing the shadows of the Pokemon for many Dynamax adventures, because I did a lot of them solo hunting for Kartana, and I basically just memorized most of them. Oh good, it's going to Max Quake. Well, the good thing is that we are not using ground moves against it. Well, we're not using ground moves. We're not using special moves against it. We're just going for physical ones. But yeah, Alan, just use Grassy Glide. People don't need to stop saying things are sorry because herbivores is an elephant. Hey, Raphael! Nice. Pizza's delicious. I do love pizza. What are the Hadrosaurs again? I don't remember what the Hadrosaurs are. I vaguely remember something about them. My horsepower. I would love pizza for dinner. It's delicious. Yeah, yeah, and Kylosaurus. The best offense is a good defense. It is literally a walking shell with a bludgeon for a tail. It's literally a dinosaur with a built-in, like, medieval flail as a weapon. Like, that's awesome. It's like freaking. It's literally got a built-in medieval flail. That's metal as heck. It's freaking metal. Well, the tail is not made of metal, but it's metal, as in you're awesome. Hawaiian pizza is not real pizza, Raphael. You've been excommunicated. That is not real pizza. I have nothing against Hawaiian pizza. I just don't like pineapple. I just don't like pineapple. I don't like most fruits. It's okay, it's okay, Mage. It's okay, Mage. There will be many future Dynamax adventures because this thing does not want to sparkle for me. There will be many future Dynamax adventures. Yeah, there will be many of them. Because, Ho-Oh enjoys being a shoe. Yep, exactly. Ho-Oh. Oh, thank you, Kayla. Thank you for getting that. Yeah, Kayla is helping me with the Master Trainers for, well, helping me get the 2 Pokemon I need for the Master Trainers in Let's Go, because I'm playing Let's Go Pikachu. So I need 2 of the Let's Go version, Let's Go Eevee version exclusives. Something I cannot get normally. And I need them with specific natures for the Master Trainers. Because the Master Trainers freaking suck. Hey, are you... Welcome in, happy person. Are you new here? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We are just fighting this annoying shoe of a bird that is known as Ho-Oh that refuses to be shiny for us. That is why it is wearing a pair of shoes. Is any Pokemon that is ridiculously going over odds for encounters we call shoes. Welcome in. Gonna cannon fodder, make that thing out of service. Makes sense. Okay, see, this is the reason I love this list lineup. Is yeah, we could 2-turn Ho-Oh. If we had good luck, we could like 1 turn with a good crits. Okay, 420, 427, 427. Ho-Oh, the shoe Pokemon. This annoying Pokemon refuses to sparkle. This Pokemon that refuses to be existing as a sparkle. Yeah, it's just fitting. Hey, welcome in, Yellow. Pokemon, I'm back to save file complete. I'm only missing Thundurus because the versus was still white to catch. You got Zapdos and Thundurus shiny yesterday. Lucky trying to get Zygarde. Ah, shiny Zygarde. I have much respect for that. Shiny Zygarde is one that I actually got. I got that one under odds. About 30 encounters for that. That was a pain. But welcome. We do a lot of shiny hunting here. We got Zapdos as well a while ago. Yeah, the day we got Zapdos, we actually got 3 shinies. We got Zapdos from Soft Resetting in Ultra Moon. Then we got, right after the Zapdos, we found a shiny Medicham just in Ultra Space. Then later in the day, we did another stream, and we hunted for Necrozma, which is an ongoing shiny hunt we had. We got the Necrozma. 26 DAs for the Necrozma. It's like, that was ridiculously insane, and I loved it. But also, guys, if you guys are new, also, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe. We do all kinds of stuff on here for shiny hunting and other games. You know, Legend of Zelda. Mario's coming to be coming soon. Kirby. Played all the Metroid games. Dread is coming. Metroid, after a year, Metroid Dread is going to finally be done as a series. So, yeah. I'm very excited about that. Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Once we finish up Let's Go. Yeah, Let's Go. Then we're doing Dread. So that's going to be fun. I still have not decided what Legend of Zelda game we're going to be doing when I finish A Link to the Past. I think since we still have, what, like 7 dungeons left in A Link to the Past, it's going to be probably a month or 2 before we finish that one, so I have a little bit of a buffer zone. It's the year... Don't even joke about that, Jays. Don't even joke about the shoe of a bird not sparkling for that long. This Switch is going to be passed down the Maxis family line for generations. And they will all have hunted it and we will never get it. That's what's going to happen. This is going to go to like the 8,000s, the millions number of encounters before we get the hunt. It'll take my great grandchildren to finally get this hunt. Long after the Nintendo Switch Online servers have been disconnected and they are solo hunting with animations off. Yeah, I mean, it's what happens sometimes. It's just what happens. Yeah, if it gets to that point, I'm just gonna stop hunting it. If this thing goes beyond, so basically, if this thing goes to 500 DA encounters, I'm just gonna do it off screen. You know, that's been like the established rule, is if it goes that heavily over odds, I am gonna do it off screen. Actually, well, okay, 500 or I mean, actually, let's give you one when we run out of Dynite ore. Is when I'm going to be doing it solo at that point, because then we will have 470 encounters done. More you go for the Tangela. We've done 470 encounters in total, because I've actually done the math for that. If we run that out, then I'm just going to do it off screen. It would help, but I don't have a line I want to do. It would help, but don't. Yeah, it is almost 4.5 times over odds. It's ridiculous at this. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Majora's Mask is definitely on this. What legendaries do I have left? Oh, well, okay. That's a bit of a weird question for me. Because left, as in only legendary I can still catch. That is Palkia. However, that's because I've caught every other legendary. And I actually didn't hunt the vast majority of them because I just encountered them. Oh, legendary. Catch, 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 catch. For competitive usage, because I didn't really think, maybe people will want to watch shiny hunts. I didn't think of that. So, I paid for that. Little error. And I regret it. Are you fancy? Hey, welcome in, Fancy Duck. How you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We're just having some Dynamax adventures with the thing. Target me. You better target me. You jerk. Yeah, I didn't realize that people wanted to enjoy them, that people would enjoy watching Dynamax adventures, and I regret that. I very much regret that. But yeah, I'm playing Scarlet Violet day of release. I am going to be getting them day of release. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming it. I'm not sure if I'll be. I mean, I'll be streaming it live, but I'll be starting it, off screen and then playing the other file. I will be streaming like the non-main file for it. That's not how it works, Yep, that's not how it works. Hey, welcome in, Cannon. How you doing? Thanks, YouTube, for now telling me that. Wow. Yeah, YouTube is weird at times. But also, guys, don't forget to leave a like on the stream, and if you guys haven't done so, don't forget to subscribe. But if you don't stream it, you just have to. I thought I'm not gonna stream the main file. I'm not gonna stream my main file because whenever I play, I have two files. The main file, which is just for personal pleasure when I play the game, and then the second file is for stuff like this. Politoed is beaten. When Politoed is beaten, the Raichu swaps out. So Kayla will swap for it because Kayla has the Raichu. I'm getting both. I'm getting both Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I'm going to be getting both of them. And I'm very happy about that. But yeah. But yeah, I'm getting both. What is it fancy? But yeah, the main one we're gonna be playing. The main one we're gonna be playing is Violet because I do love purple. I do love me my purple. What one's gonna be the stream playthrough? The one that's gonna be getting the stream playthrough is gonna be the non-main one. It's gonna be the secondary file. The main reason for that is my main one. I just want to be able to enjoy it at my own pace. My main one, I'm gonna play at my own pace and just be able to relax when I play it. Cause like this is the weird thing about playing games I stream on my own personal time. It isn't really that enjoyable to play them. It's not that enjoyable to play them because I'm just so used to. I'm just so used to doing the commentary. It just feels very unnatural. I'm probably not going to play a fan game. I don't really have a positive stance when it comes to fan games. The main reason for that is I don't really think Pokemon games need to be, basically it's the fundamental basis of fan games I pretty much disagree with. I saw Fancy. I saw. I'm glad for you. But yeah, I'm glad that she's getting the operation. But yeah, my general stance on fan games is I don't like them. Mostly because a lot of them go into fan service. They go way too heavily into appealing to the very niche of people who want harder games, and that was never really what Pokemon was. Pokemon was just meant to be a casual game, that you just play and have fun. And yeah, it wasn't really meant to be that, and it's like I just don't really see the point for that. Mora, why'd you switch? We needed the Tangela. There's power. I did not see it. But yeah, it's. I'm not a big fan of fan games. I think they go way. The other thing is I generally have an issue with fan service when it comes to most forms of media, and fan games tend to lean very heavily on that. It's the edgy. It's basically the entire purpose of fan games kind of does not deliberately counter appeals to me, is kind of, I guess, what it is. Okay, good. Yeah, Kayla and I were on the same page. Kayla and I are on the same page. Mora, only go for attacking moves. There's no need to go for the status moves. Just go for attacks. Yeah, I've seen a lot of salt and pepper jokes. That's not bad. I'm going to ignore that comment, Mudkip. I'm going to ignore that comment. And this is me ignoring that comment. Yeah, Mora, still swap out the Mr. Mime for the Rhydon. Yeah, lady swaps for this. Well, that's something else. I was specifically saying I don't want harder games because I never really understood why people want harder games. Because, like, for me, I play competitive. If I want a challenge when I play Pokemon, I'll do a draft league, or I'll play online. You know, I'll play either a draft league, which I'm always part of a draft league, or I'll just play online competitive with my actual teams. I'll never do, like, ROM hacks, because it's... I already play against people that do the same kinds of things, but they're not a computer. I'm not playing against a computer which I can easily outthink. Which is like, if I want to play against someone that's using a hard team, I'll play against someone that's not a computer. I'll play against someone who can actually outthink me. Got good bad for time, this real. Alright, have a good night, Aiden. Thank you very much for coming in. But yeah, that's generally my stance on ROM hacks and fan games. Is I would just rather play actual competitive. Yeah, because I just prefer that for when I want a challenge. It's, I mean, yeah, that's just the way that it is with me. Did you know? I didn't know that. Leaves Discord. Play Reborn. Doesn't go too. I mean, it's also just the difficulty thing. It's like, if I want difficulty, I will play them. And the other thing is that I just never really cared for fan games. I mean, it's both. I never really cared for fan games. It's like, I just prefer the actual games. You know, because I just prefer the actual games. It's a weird thing if I just prefer the actual official content. I don't know. It's kind of like my whole thing of any fan fiction is bad fan fiction, where it's like I don't want to say like I'm a media purist, because I know I'm not that. It's like, that sounds very negative, but it's like I prefer the official stuff over like the fan made stuff, because with fan made stuff there's always all kinds of things in there, and it's just kind of shoehorned. Or the fire type Pokemon, the Johto Duck is a water type. See, I mean, Mudkip does have a point, though. Mudkip does have a point with the Johto Duck. But yeah, it's like, I kind of find it funny that I used to always think, oh yeah, I like the water types more. Then as time went on, I realized, wait, I actually like the fire type more in most cases. Because, like, Charizard is my favorite of the Gen 1. Like, my favorite starters. Gen 1 is Charizard, because I've just very much enjoyed Charizard in various playthroughs and when using on competitive teams. Gen 2, it's Totodile. I love Feraligatr. It's the best. Gen 3, I guess it's Swampert. Like, none of them overly pop out at me, but I guess it's Swampert is the favorite there. Infernape for Gen 4, all the way. Gen 5 is where things get a bit murky, because I do have my reasons for loving Superior, but also I really like Samurott, so like, yo, Samurott takes that. Gen 6, I like precisely none of them. I like none of them. Then, you got Gen 7, which is Infernape, and then you got Fuecoco. Coco is one of 3 fire starters I like. I like Infernape, Fuecoco. Really? I mean, I like Typhlosion as well. I just prefer, like, for me, it's like comparing $45 to $50 with Typhlosion and Feraligatr. Like, one is great, but the other is just slightly better. You know, I just love Feraligatr that dang much. 38. Oh, 28, not 38. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, 3. I mean, again, that's the reason I love this. Is that if we do this, we do Helping Hand, we do the Rock-type moves, we crush this thing quick. And we don't really need to do all that much. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why, like, this order, I have, like, this particular pathing. Because it gives us the best matchups, the quickest way, at the best time. But yeah, that's the plan. There are plans that work. That's why I love it. Oh, look, it doesn't shine because it doesn't exist. I hate this. I hate this stupid bird. I really want to strangle this bird. You know, it's like like, thing is, I get my luck is terrible. I get that my RNG and my luck is always pretty crap. However, I also understand that RNG is normalized, actually, because we did this last time. We did this calculation last time of I went over all of my Dynamax adventures for overodds, for underodds. When starters are like Venusaur, Typhlosion, Feraligatr, Swampert, Infernape, Samurott, Greninja, Primarina, Decidueye, competitive, I like it in order though, and Rillaboom. Yeah, Rillaboom is my favorite for Gen 8 too. Rillaboom is my favorite. Like, my favorites from every gen, I just went over them, but like, the thing for me is that I love Incineroar as a Pokemon. I loathe that thing in competitive. Like, I like Incineroar. I like Incineroar. I just don't like it competitively because it's just way too dang good competitively. And, you know, it's an easy button, basically. And, you know, I don't, like, the roll compression for doubles is just ridiculous with what it can do. You know, it's got Fake Out. It's a Pivot. It's got Intimidate. It's just got so much that it can do that it will become a center point of any metagame. I like to use Fake Out, Parting Shot, IDK, honestly. How do you do that? Oh, no, that is the strategy. That is literally the strategy people use, Jace. That is one of the many ones that it does. Well, I mean, I say many, but like most of them fundamentally boil down to Fake Out, Parting Shot, and Intimidate, just proccing to debuff things and flinch. It's a very, very good disruptor. Lady, this time you are taking the Raichu. And Kayla, this time you're taking the Magneton. Yeah, I mean, I love all three of the Alola starters. Like, picking the Alola starter favorite for me is a very difficult thing. Well, it was a difficult thing when I did have to decide on it. Because I love all of them. I think they're all great. You know, it's like I love the designs. I love battling with them. Like, they're very fun to use in a playthrough. And, you know, I just have, like, nothing but good things to say about them. Which, that is the only generation of Pokemon where I have nothing but positive comments for the starters. The thing is, I just refuse to give a favorite for Generation 6 because I don't like any of them. I don't like any of the Gen 6 starters, so I just refuse to say this is my favorite because that implies I have a positive disposition towards it. Least favorite Pokemon from each. Least favorite Pokemon from each gen. Okay. That's actually an interesting question, Mudkip. Well, from Gen 1, it's gotta be Eevee. From Gen 1, it's gotta be Eevee. Gen 2. Gen 2 is a tough one. Okay. A part of me wants to say Kingdra because of all the nightmares Claire's given me because of that thing, but I also really, really like Kingdra. I guess maybe, like, Smoochum, I guess, because it's just so useless from Gen 2. Gen 3, Blaziken. Hands down, it's Blaziken. Gen 4, least favorite from Gen 4. That's a tough one. Because I like, universally love the Gen 4 Pokemon. Like, I love all of them. They're so good. Also, I love the outfit that you have, lady, in game. I love the outfit. Least favorite Gen 4. That's such a tough one. Oh no, Fione. How could I forget Fione? I hate Fione. Least favorite Gen 5. Least favorite from Gen 5. That's a tough one. I guess maybe Watchog? I guess maybe Watchog? Like, Watchog or Alomomola, I guess. Oh, that's the normal outfit. Oh, nice. I thought that was the, like the ghost outfit. Nice. Welcome in, Bronson. Are you new here? Welcome in. Glad to have you. Wait. We're getting raided. What was I? I'm become a base. Oh, lady, we love you. Oh, lady, we love you. That's great. Welcome in. I love how fitting it is. Anxious comes in on the Politoed. How perfectly fitting. How are you doing, Anxious Christian? Welcome in, everyone. I am Dynamax. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, as well as if you're new to Anxious channel, send some love to Anxious Christian, wonderful person. We collabed on the Fossil Fighters versus Nuzlocke, which we still gotta work out hammer out the stuff for that, Anxious. We still gotta hammer out that stuff. If you wanna resume that is. But welcome in, everyone. We have been hunting Ho-Oh as a shiny for almost a year at this point. A week from today, it will actually be a year-long hunt. And I am losing. That's the reason why it's a shoe. Ho-Oh is a shoe. And we are God Path resetting for Ho-Oh. But what were you streaming on your end, Mr. Most Anxious of Christians? Yes, I was talking smack about Politoed, because it bodies our entire team if it doesn't go for use. Because it bodies our entire team if it doesn't fall for using Max Geyser on me. And I just misclicked. I just horribly misclicked. He was hunting shiny Solgaleo once again. What is your encounters up to for that thing? Like 100 something? Yeah, we are for real, Bronson. Yes. We have been hunting this thing for almost a year. We are 428 encounters into this thing. Keep in mind, for context, everyone, odds for this thing, for shiny, is within this sphere of things, is 1 in 100. We are 4 times over odds on this piece of crap. Also, yes, Mudkip is everywhere. Mudkip is an omnipresent primordial force of terror that feeds on my suffering, who just has his hands in everything. He's an eldritch god that we can never understand. Oh yeah, back to the least favorites for every gen, right. Gen 6 least favorite. Greninja. It's a tie between Greninja or Talonlane. It's a tie between either of those. Gen 7, I don't have anything least favorite from Gen 7. I pretty much like Gen 7. Gen 8 is Cinderace. Yeah, thank you very much for the Bronson. Thank you very much. It helps. Yeah, I know. It's suffering. But also, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on the channel if you haven't done so already. And now, thank you. Wait, what did you call Alex? Wait, what did you call? I'm gonna be getting both Scarlet and Violet. Pyramar. Please let me know if I'm saying that right. I hope I'm not pronouncing it wrong, because I always feel bad when I mispronounce things. Let's see. Cinderace is my new favorite. So Gen 8 is my new favorite Pokemon. So Gen 8 for me. Wait, M&M's Cinderace. Where's starter? Yeah, where's beginning? No, I'm talking about my least favorite. The light under the bed is there. Why is there a light under the bed? There's no light under my bed. There's no light under it. That's just like the bed frame. Also, that's the mattress. My bed isn't made. I'll have to make my bed later tonight. Yeah, Jen. Oh yeah, Jen. It is. It's either Greninja or Talonflame. It's either Greninja or Talonflame. I mean, for those who don't know, Talonflame has a lower attack stat than Amoonguss. Talonflame has a lower attack stat than Amoonguss. So just for context, it's a joke. Wait, what was the thing you said, Mudkip? Oh, okay. Favorite from every gen. Favorite from every gen. That's a bit harder for me to do. So Meta, why have you not? All that I've gone over 4x on one of my 5DA hunts. Yikes. Oh, overall on 4 of them. Oh yeah. So favorite from every gen. Zapdos for Gen 1. Tyranitar for Gen 2. Obviously, it's Metagross from Gen 3. Gen 4 is Infernape. Gen 5 is Gigalith. Gen 6 is Tyrantrum. Gen 7, I think it's gotta be #1 favorite is Incineroar. Favorite for Gen 7 is either Incineroar or Duskform Lycanroc. It's either one of them, and I have a special emotional attachment to both of them. Favorite from Gen 8, it's gotta be Duraludon. It's gotta be my Metal Dragon Dinosaur. I love it. Favorite from Gen 9, LD team so far, is Fuecoco. I love me my Fuecoco. Rhydon is gonna be snapped out of existence. Rhydon is just gonna be gone. Love it. Favorite Pokemon and favorite Mon are Palava. Neat. Yeah, I never really see people whose favorites are mid stages. It's always nice. It's always nice seeing, like, you know, mid stages be like, yeah, I like the mid stages. It's very strange to see that. Yeah, Rhydon just got Thanos snapped out of existence. I'll start with Sandslash for Alligator, Typhlosion, Kingdra, Third-Tie. Gen 3 is Breloom, really? Breloom Flygon or X-Splout? Interesting. Gen 4, they're all good. Except Fiona. Yeah, I'm not a big Mewtwo guy. I mean, granted, the reason why is I didn't grow up with Gen 1. You know, my first generation of Pokemon was Gen 4. And I'm used to kind of all those, like, really high offense legendaries. And Mewtwo kind of always kind of was, like, just another high offense legendary to me. I didn't have the whole context of, like, the story and the lore. I always have to say lore over dramatically. That goes into it. Watchhog is either Dimensional or really, Mudsdale? You don't usually see people's favorites being Mudsdale, and you know what? I love it. I love Mudsdale. For those who don't know, I play VGC, the competitive scene of Pokemon, and Mudsdale's a menace. Mudsdale is what we like to call a menace when it comes to competitive. Because you've got Stamina, which boosts its defense every time it's hit by a move. Then, you've also got Weakness Policy, or Assault Vest. Or, you could go Own Tempo. Like, there's just so many things it can do. And it's just like, it's a nightmare to deal with. It's so many things it can do. First game of Gen 5? Not. Lady experienced true quality of her first game. Lady experienced quality game. Yeah, well, okay. My first game was technically Gen 3. But it was my brother's version of Sapphire where he basically beat the entire game and just, like, let me play against Steven. And I like, Steven in, like, the final fight of Drake. Like, I don't consider that, like, a playthrough. So my first game was actually Gen 4. Which is weird. Like, normally most people's favorite is, like, the first Pokemon that they used. The first Pokemon I ever used was Piplup. But yet my favorite starter is Infernape. And my favorite Pokemon from Generation 4 is Infernape. Despite the fact that the first starter I used was Empoleon. The second starter I used in Sinnoh was Torterra. And the last one that I used, which was like 5 years after I first played a Sinnoh game, I used Infernape. And this thing just blew me away with, this thing is awesome. This thing is great. Like, this thing is, it's awesome. It is flaming fire monkey that punches things. Metal. I love it. I'm a big fan of heavy metal music, so like that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Ursaluna is Generation 8. Ursaluna is in Generation 8. It's the same with Melmetal. Melmetal was it doesn't exist. Shoo. Ho-Oh is being Shoo. I like penguins. Napoleon is cool. Not really like Empoleon. Like, Empoleon, I would like more. Empoleon, I would like more if it actually learned good moves at a reasonable level. You know, because, like, the one issue that Empoleon has is it isn't a fun Pokemon to use on a team in a playthrough of Sinnoh because it just does not get good water moves for such a long time in the game. You know, it's you have like Bubble and like Brine, but you get Brine in like the 30s, and you're stuck with like like Bubble or Water Gun. Yeah, you get Surf, but like you don't get Surf until like decently way through the game. You know, if they gave it like, you know, something, or like if you just got like a decent water move early on, it would be so much more fun to use. It would be so much more fun to use. But you know, then you got, you know, Infernape, which is, oh yeah, I just get close combat like ridiculously early, and I can just punch things ridiculously hard. And then you've got like, you know, Razor Leaf on the Trico family, Torterra family. I'm an idiot. But yeah, I'm liking the stuff that we've got seen so far for the new games. I don't know, like this for me is kind of the way that I am with the games. Is I'm gonna like I'm gonna put my team together as I play through the game. This is sort of my, you know, methodology, I guess. Is I'd like to go into a game for the first time not with a like hard fast team selection, mostly down to it just when I do that I learn that I just don't really enjoy playing as much because I'm just focusing too much on like super preparing. Also, yes, Professor Giga Chad, I love it. Like, I was already on the fence, but then I saw that chin. I saw that man's sheer jawline. Like, this is the professor. Dude, I don't think he has the professor. I think he is, because, I mean, his name is Professor, like, Turo. Like, he is the professor. Like, everything is shown like he is the professor. So, I mean, we could be wrong. I hope we're wrong. But, like, again, the absolute jawline on that man. You guys popping in? Guys? Guys? Oh, there we go. We got more. No, they said like Professor Turo and Professor Sada. So they are the professors. Ooh. Into the Shadows got a new video up. Nice. I'm gonna watch another Into the Shadows after stream ends. Nice. We need a fourth person. I'm pretty sure that that the thing was Professor Turo and Professor Sada. I'm just rambling. I'm just rambling. Yeah. I'm just rambling at this point. I'm gonna just restart the lobby because we need 4 people. Yeah, I just know that I don't know about any of the Allosaurus subspecies. I just know about the Allosaurus. I just know there is Allosaurus. I don't know about the subspecies. Allosaurus is a dinosaur. It is my favorite dinosaur. I will actually go grab Ello. Allosaurus is also like a sort of mascot for the channel. The Allosaurus. Lady, I have to make the lobby. I need to be the one to make the lobby, lady. Yeah. Allosaurus, for those who don't know, is like mascot to the channel. You know, there's a reason. There's a very good reason that the member badge is Allo. There's a good reason Allo is the member badge. No, Allosaurus is a dinosaur. Allo is a dinosaur. My favorite dinosaur. Yeah, like, I mean, the whole reason that the Allosaurus is my favorite dinosaur is because when I was younger, like when I was like young, little kid Maxis, little Maxie, that Allosaurus, you know how most kids have like a teddy bear or something like that when they're younger? I had a dinosaur. So like that Allosaurus just became my favorite dinosaur because of that. I love it. It's just like, yeah, like the T-Rex is awesome. But I didn't grow up with a stuffed T-Rex. I grew up with a stuffed Allosaurus. So, like, Allosaurus #1, baby. And then, you know, Fossil Fighters, where, you know, Allosaurus is just awesome in there. So, like, yeah, I love it. Love it. Awesome. It's so cool. It's like, yeah, I love it. I do like how the colors of Tyrantrum's shiny pretty much are the colors of the Allosaurus from Fossil Fighters. Steel Commander and Kaiju Crusher. Oh, Steel Commander. Okay, so the names for the member tier lists. Okay. Metal Machine. That is a Sabaton song. Obviously, Metal Machine. It's basically like a song that is a tribute to heavy metal. You know, the song lyrics are various albums of like heavy metal albums, you know, other heavy metal album titles. Crunchy. Have you not paid attention to this channel, Crunchy? We do so much Fossil Fighters here. What was I saying? I was saying about, oh yeah, the tiers. I would recommend you check out our Fossil Fighter stuff, Crunchy. I would recommend you check them out because we did a full Let's Play of Champions. The first stream series we ever did was the original Fossil Fighters. That was where the streaming began. Then we did an analysis of the game to disprove whether they are actually Pokemon clones or not. And yeah, I love it. I love me Fossil Fighters. Oh, thank you, Crunchy. Thank you. I love that. But yeah, like the main video on like the channel is the Fossil Fighters analysis series. We actually have in the works a Fossil Fighters Champions discussion video. So that's gonna be fun. Trust me, I'm not gonna give any spoilers. I'm not gonna give spoilers because I know you're gonna love that series. I know you're gonna love it. I know you're gonna love it. Alright. So... Okay. There's gonna be a slight change of the plan, because this time we're not gonna get Politoed. But you guys still pick the same Pokemon. So, Lady still take the Raichu, Mora still take the Magneton. So, this is not gonna give us the same pathing. This is not gonna give us the same pathing. It will, however, make the NPC take the thing. So, Lady, you're gonna swap out for the Boldore. Then, Mora, you're gonna swap out for the Rhydon. Right? Was there... Yeah, there was Fossil Fighters gameplay. There was Fossil Fighters gameplay. Just mention that to my friend. It's alright, Crunchy. It's alright. Look at Discord and you'll see... Okay. But yeah, we might do, we'll do one more DA after this. We'll do one more DA after this, because I am starting to get a little tired. And, it's gonna be good. The path changed because we only have 3 actual players. When an NPC is in play, the path changes. It's really, really weird. It's very, very weird. It's strange, but it's just what happens. So wait, Crunchy, have you not played Fossil Fighters Champions? That's something made for friend lock, first control and Lonsdale as a spam. I have no idea what that is, Jays. I have no clue what that is. Well, that's not good. Well, that's problematic. Ah, Deltarune. Yeah, I'm getting both of them, Crunchy. I'm getting both. I have absolutely no idea what the pathings do. I have stayed away from all information about the game. So I don't know a dang thing about it. Have you not played Fossil Fighters Champions, Crunchy? But yeah, I don't know anything about any of the pathways because I have completely stayed blind on like all information about the game. Because I just always stay blind on things when I go into a game for the first time, just because I want to figure it out on my own. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna go, gym badges, explore some stuff. I really haven't figured it out. But as for like the Deltarune thing, anything Toby Fox related is not exactly something well received here. Toby Fox is basically the Dinkelberg of this channel. But yeah, Toby Fox is basically the Dinkelberg of the channel. We are going to this. Lady, you were supposed to take thing. Well, wait, what are you asking for the why about? Yeah, it's because of the fandom. It is because of the fandom. It is exactly because of the fandom. And yeah. It is because of the fandom and the thing that basically he brought into existence. Okay, so it went. Okay, so it was the 50-50 ladder. Okay, Mora, don't take the Boldor. We need Lay to take it. Well, depending on the path for the next one. Yeah. Sorry, champions. Never heard of that. Plus Fighter 5. You have a name. There's different name. Yeah, there's Fossil Fighters, and then there's the sequel, Fossil Fighters Champions. I recommend you check out the Let's Play we did for Champions. I will send you the link to that playlist. It is honestly like it is my favorite of them. And I hate the game. I hate the game Undertale. It is a game that needs to twist its own idea and basically break its own rules of the idea it is trying to get across in order for it to have any impact whatsoever. So it basically invalidates the thing it is trying to do. You know, it's basically a thing of, in order for it to be able to do anything, Yeah, I did both the games. Yeah, it's an entirely new story. I did the entire story. I recommend you check it out, Crunchy. I recommend you check it out. But yeah, it's when it is 5 separate friend groups hound me about have I played this game and do I like it, and I say I just have indifference to it, and I get a point of just like saying I don't like the game, and they say we need to show you how to enjoy the game. Yeah, no. And I've played the game, and I think it's complete crap. And I think it's complete crap. Oh, you can just call me Meta. You can call me Meta, Maxis, Metamaxis. I don't really mind. I have no real preference for the name. But yeah, it's the toxicity of the fandom is why. I think the game is complete crap, and that he has to like twist the idea of the game in order for it to have any emotional impact whatsoever, which invalidates the whole point. So it has to break its own rules, as in the entire idea of the game that it's predicated on needs to be invalidated in order for it to have a point. So it's like, it needs to break its point to have a point, but to do that it needs to deliberately obsolete its point. So it has no grounds to stand on. I like animal products. No idea. Yeah, I mean, the other part is like the fandom is so toxic that it's indifference. It's like, I just have indifference to the game. It's that the community has turned that indifference into outright mass hostility. Just because if you don't like the thing, then you're immediately, oh, you hate the game. It's like there's no one between the game that you love the game or you hate it. It's like, okay, I will crank up the intensity. Okay then. Yeah, it's like I know all about the game, like I know all the idiosyncrasies of it. I just think it's crap. Oh, you don't like this game? Yeah, screw you. Let me show you. Yep, that there Mudkip is the reason why. That right there is the reason why my generalized indifference turned into intense hostility. It is specifically because of that. And like the worst part of it is that he didn't intend for that to happen. Like that's the part that I think is the tragic, I guess, part on the whole thing, is that he did not think that would happen. And that he has, like spoken out against, like, that. Like, he has, like, you know, called people out on that. But the problem is, he still created it. You know, and he still allowed this to be a thing. And he didn't go out of his way to stop it sooner. I have no idea what FNAF is. Yeah, I've known people in that 4% Mudkip. You know, I've known people in that, and actually a couple of my very good friends. In fact, the one person that got me to consider the one person that got me to, like, do the Deltarune stuff for the channel is a person in that 4%, which, like, I know you hate this game. You hate Undertale. And I get why you hate it. You have a valid reason for hating it. However, the things about the game you hate, this game does not have, and I think you should at least give it a try. And I trust this person's opinion very, very highly. It's like, okay, I will give this game a try. Yeah, I don't know what this Five Nights at Freddy thing is. I don't know what it is. Yeah, that's fucked up, Mudkip. That's fucked up. No, it's all right. No one was supposed to take the no one was supposed to take the Seismitoad. No one was supposed to take the Seismitoad. I mean, the NPC does things with it occasionally, but sometimes they don't take it. Yeah, I'm not a horror game person. The only horror game I would ever consider playing is Alien Isolation. Because for those who don't know, I'm a big fan of the Alien. Who's Markiplier? No, I didn't swear. Oh, no, I did. Yeah, I did swear. Yeah, I did swear. I do swear. I occasionally swear. It slips out. It slips out of the filter. I generally try to refrain from swearing. But yeah, sometimes it just slips out. I mean, I don't know if Luigi's Mansion counts as horror. Like that's a gray area. Yeah, I don't really watch gamers. Like, outside of, like, the community of friends that I have that I know, you know, personally from, you know, the channels, you know, like Landon, Timmy B, Beacon of Nick. I don't really watch other gaming content creators with the exception of Chugga Conroy. Yes. The Ride on Can You Smackdown. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, I was say, like, the only, like, gamer I watch that outside of the community of friends that I have that, you know, do have their own channels is Chugga Conroy. And the main reason for that is Chugga Conroy was actually the inspiration for me to start making my channel. I mean, there were other, you know, Let's Players and gamers that I did watch, you know, prior to things. You know, I used to watch Purple Rodri, So Mungry, The Smith Plays. Well, he really didn't do Let's Plays. He did exclusively zombies when I watched him. But yeah, like Chugga Conroy, I don't watch So Mungry anymore. I have debated going back and watching his old Transformers stuff because I did enjoy them. Purple Rodri, I mean, I only watched Purple Rodri because I needed help going through Part Gold at one point for a while. But yeah, they're. I mean, the only one I watch consistently is Chugga Conroy. The only one I watch consistently is Chugga Conroy and the Runaway Guys. But yeah, it's. I don't know. Like, I mean, it isn't really like I just don't watch gaming stuff because I do my own gaming stuff. It's just more of a lot of the stuff I watch on YouTube is like history documentaries and stuff like that. Is like if I'm not listening to music, I'm listening to like history documentaries. Hey, welcome in Amazon. Welcome in Amazon. I saw Crunchy. I saw. But yeah, this is gonna be our final. This is gonna be our final Dynamax adventure for the night. If you guys could join in, we always love having you guys in. It's gonna be our final Dynamax adventure. Then I'm gonna clock off to bed because I am absolutely exhausted right now. Yes, I am, Mudkip. Yes, I am, and I have an interest in history. Well, it's like World War I, World War II history is just fascinating. I'm like, World War I and World War II history is absolutely fascinating. Granted, the reason I am so interested in it is because of one particular band known as Sabaton. Because of like all of their songs, well, a lot of their songs are actually about that. And if you want something that will utterly depress you, but also like lift your spirits up, like it was like one of the most like uplifting things, listen to Sabaton's Christmas Truce. And then watch the Sabaton history video on that song. It is an amazing song. Like, it is peak. Yeah, no, it not that kind of history. It's like World War I, World War II stuff. not really American Revolution. Yeah. You're tired. RD, and you're tired. But did one of your things get? Who's Marby Z? Who's is that you, Amazon? Who's Marby Z? Even though I'm African. Just remember, everyone, there is the specific pathing order. So it's gonna be I'm taking the Doug Trio. Then Lady takes the Raichu. Oh, Pyramar. Oh, that's you. Okay, Pyramar. You take the Magneton. And then Mora, the Tangela. I didn't know if your name in-game was that. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names. I'm very, very sorry. Oh, it's fine, Pyramar. Yeah, the 10-second delay is annoying. Alright, so we're going Politoed, then the Rock type, then the left ground type. I used to be in DS. I know, but my brain is a potato, Amazon. You have to remember. My brain is a potato. I forget things very easily. Smooth brain moment. Smooth brain moment. Smooth brain Maxis moment. Yep, that is exactly right, Crunchy. That is exactly right. Smooth. So is mine, Mr. Smooth Brained. You know what? I like the reference. I like the reference. Yep, potato brain. Yep, my brain is a potato. My brain is a potato. You've been struck by. Oh, oh no, Jakey Suffering is on recording. Dang. I need live Jakey Suffering. I need live suffering of Jakey to feed me. Really? The game killed the thing? Met his brain. See, no, Jays. No, it's not that. It is not that. It is not actual big brain plays. And Kayla and various friends that I've sent a specific DM to. Actually, I'll just send that in. I'll just send like that thing in the general chat for like that whole thing, because it's actually pure accuracy. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I'll put. It's in the Discord, in the general chat of the Discord. So if you guys want to see some like silliness, I recommend you go into the general chat of the Discord, and you will see actually what it is in my brain. You know, this is exactly what it is. That is exactly it. Wait, please explain. Please explain about that Amazon. So what? He's now just like taken Samus's Varia suit. Well, I mean power suit. The Varia suit is a specific subset of the suit. Honestly, I can't wait to get playing Dread. I cannot wait to get playing Metroid Dread. Yeah, that is literally my brain. I don't think I saw it, lady. I don't think I saw it. I guess you could say things don't get planned. I mean, okay, okay, that's clever. That's clever. Alright. There we go. Go for the rock type. Yes. Yeah, this is where we swap. Yeah. Yes. This is plan. Do not swap out. We do not swap out. But yeah, better Pokemon trainer to be like Sheldon's. No, Mudkip. Check the general. Check the server's general. Check the server's general. Because that is me. That is me when playing Pokemon. It's not okay. I periodically get nosebleeds. And I could smell what like Mega Evolution is in. Yep. Yep, thankfully. Thank you, Amazon. Someone else who understands that. It is a horribly screwed up thing that makes Pokemon suffer. Only 6 sadistic psychopaths would do that. The Boldor is excellent at destroying Ho-Oh. It is. Like, it is. Like, you read some of those Dax entries, they're horrifying. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Mudkip. You're not wrong. Clappy clap, clappy clap hands. High horsepower. Lasers. Laser beams. Well, I mean, it's because Mega Evolution physically causes pain to the Pokemon. You know, it physically causes pain to the Mega to Mega Evolve. I'm still trying to get 600 hours on my shield before Generation 6 release. 600 hours? That's weak sauce. That's weak sauce, Pyramar. That's weak sauce. Almost 1,700, if not more at this point. Yeah. Oh, Salamence just becomes. Oh yeah, like Salamence just becomes like a crescent. Yeah, like Scizor and Houndoom literally melt. You know, you got Glalie, whose jaw is forced open so wide it breaks its jaw. Mega Tyranitar, which is back, just rips open. Gyarados, who descended into a violent frenzy. You know, its brain is so overwhelmed with rage. All it can do is violently rampage on things. Yeah, Garchomp's arms melt. Mega Kangaskhan, it worries about the little baby Kangaskhan because all it's good for is fighting. It's like, I don't want the baby to fight. I don't want the baby to fight. Yeah, Salamence is so... Yeah, it literally will fly through its trainer so quick, it just bisects you in half. Ah, yes. Yes. Mega Evolution. It's fueled by friendship and murder. It is fueled by friendship and murder. Yeah. People who say Mega Evolution is like a sign of, you know, oh yeah, the Pokemon's friendship with the trainer clearly does not know the kind of suffering it puts the Pokemon under. They are sick, sadistic psychopaths that enjoy suffering. And animal cruelty. Politoed, just go for attacks. Politoed, just go for attacks on this thing. Use Liquidation. The reason why is you are our strongest Pokemon here, and also Dynamax, and go for Liquidation. It is our most powerful move. By a very, very high margin. Yeah, Megas are terrifying. Megas are horrifying monstrosities. Let's go. Oh, well, there's two heads on the back of the head. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's. Mega. Let's just say that Megas are not exactly family friendly. They're horrifying. They are horrifying. No, not catch. Here we go. Don't catch. Let's go. So the Mega Evos aren't as good. Like that one. Shaves Mega Aerofrost and Alakazam grows a hair. They're terrifying. Like, they are absolute violent killing machines. They are just like violent uber killing machines, and it is horrifying. And yeah. Yeah. It's yeah. Not exactly a good thing. Let's see. Who are we gonna go raid? Delaware. Franklin Delano Donut. Franklin Delano because Super Saiyan, however, you say a dark type Gen 3 becomes emo. Yep. Yeah, that's Megas. The Age. The Edge. You'll cut yourself on that edge if you're not careful. Yeah. Yeah, it's the edge. It is the sheer edge. Yep, Bonbon. That is a Ho-Oh in a shoe. Because Ho-Oh is being a shoe. Ho-Oh is being a shoe. This is the same as I go insane. How is Bonbon? How is Bonbon? It's being a shoe. It's a thing that Landon, Infernoman, says whenever a Pokemon just doesn't sparkle. We call it a shoe when it goes over odds. Anything we call it a shoe. Giant rock. Death by giant rock. Alright, this is going to be our last Dynamax adventure for the night. We're going to go on a raid. Let's go, I know we're going to go raid. I know exactly who we're going to go raid. Legendary Ball. That's two messages. Yeah, I know, I read them. I read them. I absolutely despise Mega Metagross, I'll be honest. I absolutely despise Mega Metagross. Here we go. Mechanized Max's raid. I am ready for this thing to not sparkle for the 431st time. I am ready for it to not sparkle. Oh look, it doesn't exist. Alright, we're gonna go raid Minimark. Minimark Mad. He is presently streaming, doing some Dynamax adventures. And I'll see you guys next time. Let's rock and roll. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more. And suffering.